Stepping out when no one else believes you can. Learning to walk into a light and take a stand. The dream chases extraordinary people. Learning to walk into an open door. The dream chases extraordinary people. Not afraid to shine your light and to explore.
Hi guys, and thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Diane Miles, and you're watching Dream Chasers, Extraordinary People. I am here with Miss Debbie Waitkiss at the
Gainey Ranch Golf Club.
Gainey Ranch Golf Club in Scottsdale, Arizona. To all my Colorado people, be jealous because it's snowing out there, and I'm here.
And it's like 80 degrees today.
Yes,
and
it's
I'm wearing a
beautiful.
sweater.
Okay, so let's talk about your organization,
Okay.
Golf for Cause. How you got started and what the organization is all about.
Okay, well, Golf for Cause is a organization that helps others, when I say turn golf into gold. And so we deliver products and services, especially to women, to help them use golf as a strategy for achieving objectives and goals.
Okay.
And how did I get started? Well, in all candor, I was dragged out onto the golf course when I was working, and I was an athlete. And golf never fell within the realm of being a sport.
Right.
For me, something that as someone who is athletic would want to do, because there's no team, I don't chase the ball, don't break a sweat, and one of my coworkers told me that I should just try it, I would just love it, and we went out and I had a great time, and it was just a fun thing to do, and we played with other coworkers, and I immediately saw what happened in our work environment, how it wasn't like Debbie and Diane across the table from each other, we were now working together on something, and everybody seemed to now be part of my little world of all these golf mentors for me.
Yeah.
I was now recognized more and participated more in various projects and conversations and just included.
Nice.
And it got to the point, one company down the road, where it was time to make a change. And I actually hired an executive recruiter to transition me out and figure out what I'd do next, which for me was getting a job for somebody else because I don't work for other people.
Yeah.
And she said, well, okay, would you ever consider doing your own thing? And I said, no, because I work for other people. And she said, well, if you did, let's see what it would include and what that would be about. And I am a firm believer that golf propelled me through the ranks of the company where the one I was leading. I was actually president of the company. And then I played a lot of client golf, and I don't think that it was because of my golf skill, but more about how I figured out how to handle myself in that environment so that I was included. And I thought if I could teach other women how to leverage golf for their personal and professional growth, wouldn't that be cool? And that was the premise that I started with. And I was looking to empower women through golf. And at the same time, philanthropy is very important to me, so I wanted to be able to work that in as well.
Okay, so you talked about empowering women on the golf course. What all does that entail?
Well, I like to say empowering women through golf because you don't actually have to set foot onto a golf course.
Okay.
So, for example, I don't think we as women need golf to network with each other because we are great at that, whether it's over a cup of coffee or just sitting having a conversation or anything.
Right.
And where golf really, I believe, comes into play as a networking tool for women is really about that crossing over and being seen as strategic and credible especially in that working environment.
Right.
And if you are a new golfer or don't play golf, if you can at least keep up a conversation about golf, then you'll be included. and whether it's around the water cooler or wherever. And there's so many resources out there to give you content where you can kind of hone your golf lingo.
Right.
Whether you're watching it on TV and, the Golf Channel or something like that. But also, you can read something in the newspaper. You can even schedule a lunch at the golf course. So if it's someone else who has that golf disease, if you're bringing them to a golf course property for lunch or for breakfast, you are going to feed
Right.
their passion and make that connection. And all you have to do is just say that you're interested in learning how to play, and you're going to have someone who says, okay, Diane, let me tell you, a great place where you could take lessons, a nice driving range, a great golf shop that has wonderful clothing for women, and oh, I have a set of rental clubs, or I have a set of clubs, so you don't have to rent them. If they're just collecting dust in the garage, I'll let you use mine. And all of a sudden, out of the woodwork comes this whole network of people that are interested in you developing this new passion and growing.
Right.
It's amazing, just amazing. Beneficial.
Right. So how do people get in touch with you and your organization?
Well, for me, golfforcause.com, and it's golf for FOR cause.com, and it depends on why you might want to get a hold of me.
Right. And that's something I was going to ask you. What all can people get in contact with you for?
Well, a variety of things. I do a fair amount of speaking to groups, whether they're associations or companies, for how to get golf into a toolbox, as well as using golf metaphorically for business concepts. It's just a fun way to present the material, and we can also incorporate physically some golf activities, even for non-golfers, that anchor the learning right away, which is really, really powerful. So if there are companies or associations or organizations that are looking for training or education, things along those lines, obviously happy to help in that type of situation. And then also we do golf mentoring programs where we do a fun one called 9 and Wine Golf Mentoring,
Right.
where we take someone, for example, who's never even held a club, and they can come out. We just did one yesterday, in fact, and there's a mentor in each foursome, and you play up to 9 holes of golf, and it's not about your skill, but how you bring the skill that you have to the environment, because everything comes alive, the terminology and the etiquette and the rules. And for some people, you might feel that if you went to the driving range for the first time and you're trying to hit the ball and you had no success, that you're not good enough to go out on the course.
Right.
So I believe women are very much experiential learners, because we talk about it forever before we implement it. So this is a way to actually get right into it and start. And we debrief afterwards with the lessons learned that happened while we were out on the course. And I think the participants can see that I'm not the only one that didn't know that, because we learn, you don't know what you don't know, and it's a safe environment for that. So we focus on the things that will help you be successful. Mostly, a lot of it is about the pace of play, so you can keep up and not hold someone else back, so that they want you there for your personality, not necessarily for your golf skill.
Right.
So you'll feel more comfortable about how to handle yourself in different situations. So we do that type of work, and we do business golf workshops as well for business people who are looking to blend the business and golf together and to be able to leverage golf that way, to
Okay.
the soft skills to drive results.
I'm still waiting for that. But I'm sure God.
You might find them on the golf course,
I might.
Diane.
I have to get out there.
Yeah. Oh, so I should tell you, I wrote a book. It's called Get Your Golf On,
Okay.
and it's an outgrowth of that 9 and Wine program that I told you about. It's filled with all the lessons learned right out of the mouths of the participants.
Oh,
And
wow.
so it's filled with that. So I have to get you a copy
Okay.
so that you can start. You can start to get it.
Yeah. But I feel like maybe it's time that I learn a few things, a thing or two about golf and the lingo, because I have not a clue. about
Well, the
any of it.
amazing thing about golf is I feel like I still learn something every time I go out, and it might be something about myself, it might be something about the game, it might be something that someone else revealed about their personality. when I'm with them, or it could just be a big golf joke too.
Yeah.
But golf is very revealing.
Wow. I want to play.
Okay.
I want to play.
We can go.
Oh, we can.
We'll-
Oh,
we'll-
you're saying we can go.
We'll
go play. And then after we do that, will you tell me what you got about me?
Absolutely.
What you observed?
Absolutely.
Okay. Viewers, I'm going to do some things and then we'll be right back. Okay.
So start out like this, and your hands here. So if you go like this, so it's just pretty much from your shoulder. And the ball, it'll roll.
Nice and easy, not so hard.
That's awesome.
My first. So we're back. I just finished,
Your first golf lesson.
yes, playing golf.
Yes.
So,
What did you say? Don't
first,
talk about it, be about
don't
it.
talk about it, be about it. And we got out there and I did
And Diane
it.
is all about it.
If that's what we want to say. So what did you get from me on the golf course?
That you're willing to try anything. That you're open-minded. Absolutely.
Thank you for sitting down with me and talking to me and teaching me a little out there on the green. I'm hoping I get to come back and golf with you sooner rather than later, so I could show you some new my new moves.
So my mission for you is to help you turn golf into gold, however you define that gold for yourself,
Right.
and follow through. Take a full swing and follow through with everything you do.
I will.
I'm Debbie Wakus with Golf for Cause, and thank you for watching Dream Chasers, People Extraordinaire. Turn golf into gold and follow through with everything that you do.
Have a beautiful day and thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Stepping out with no